Hi, Lysander. I'm Simon, and I'm going to be reading to you today. Today, we're going to be reading about one of my very best friends. We're going to read the story about Ping. It was written by Marjorie Flack and Kurt Wiesel. Weiss. I think you're going to love this story because I loved it and my daughter loved it. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young duck named Ping. Ping lived with his mother and his father, and 2 sisters and 3 brothers, and 11 aunts and 7 uncles, and 42 cousins. Can you imagine that? 42 cousins. Their home was a boat with 2 wise eyes on the Yangtze River. You see the wise eyes? Beautiful boat. Each morning, as the sun rose from the east, Ping and his mother and his father and his sisters and brothers and aunts and uncles and his 42 cousins all marched one by one down the little bridge to the shore of the Yangtze River. You see them walking on the bridge? All day they would hunt for snails and little fishes and other pleasant things to eat. But in the evening, as the sun set in the west, la 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 lay, would call the master of the boat. Quickly, Ping and all of his many family would come scurrying quickly. That they would march one by one up over the little bridge and on the wise-eyed boat, which was their home on the Yangtze River. Ping was always careful, very, very careful, not to be last, because the last duck to cross the bridge always got a little thunk on the back. You wouldn't want to be last either, would you? I wouldn't want to be last. But one afternoon, as the shadows grew long, Ping did not hear the call because at that moment, Ping was wrong side up trying to catch a little fish. See him? He's got his head in the water. By the time Ping was right side up, his mother and his father and his aunts had already marched were already marching one by one up over the bridge. By the time Ping neared the shore, his uncles and his cousins were marching over, and by the time Ping reached the shore, the last of his 42 cousins had crossed the bridge. Oh no! Ping knew he would be the very last duck, if he crossed the bridge. Ping did not want to be spanked. I wouldn't want to be spanked either. What do you think he was thinking? So he hid. Oh my goodness, he hid. Ping hid behind the grasses, and as the dark came, and the pale moon shone in the sky, Ping watched the wise-eyed boat slowly sail away down the Yangtze River. See it going down the river there? All night long, Ping slept near the grasses on the bank of the river, with his head tucked under his wing. And when the sun rose up from the east, Ping found he was all alone on the Yangtze River. That must be a very, very big river to be alone on. There was no father or mother, no sisters or brothers, no aunts or uncles, and no 42 cousins to go fishing with Ping. So Ping started out to find them, swimming down the yellow waters of the Yangtze River. As the sun rose higher in the sky, boats came. Big boats and little boats, fishing boats and beggars' boats, houseboats and raft boats, and all these boats had had eyes to see with, but nowhere could Ping see the wise-eyed boat, which was his home. Do you remember what his boat's eyes looked like? I remember. It was wise and very kind-looking eyes. I remember. Then came a boat full of strange, dark fishing birds. Ping saw them diving for fish, diving for fish for their master. As each bird brought a fish to his master, he would give it a little piece of fish for pay. That seems fair, right? Closer and closer swooped the fishing birds near Ping. Now Ping could see shining rings around their necks. Rings of metal made so tight the birds could never swallow the big fish that they had caught. Swoop, splash, splash, the ring birds were dashing here and there, all about Ping. So down he ducked and swam under the yellow water of the Yangtze River. When Ping came up to the top of the water, far away from the fishing birds, he found little crumbs floating. Tender little rice cake crumbs, which made a path to a houseboat. Ooh, that sounds exciting. As Ping ate these crumbs, he came nearer and nearer to the houseboat. Then, what do you think happened now? What do you think? Splash! There in the water was a boy. A little boy with a that might have been Ping. Oh, I think I heard Ping. A little boy with a barrel on his back, which was tied to a rope from the boat. Just as all boat boys on the Yangtze River are tied to their boats. In the boy's hand was a rice cake. Now, why do you think he had a rice cake in his hand? Oh, wow! Woo! Cried the little boy, and up dashed Ping and snatched at the rice cake. Snatched at it, he did. Do you think that was good that he snatched at it? Do you think so? Quickly the boy grabbed Ping and held him tight. Quack, 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 cried Ping. Oh, oh, yelled the little boy. Ping and the boy made such a splash and such a noise that the boy's father came running, and the boy's mother came running, and the boy's sisters and brothers came running, and they looked over the edge of the boat at Ping and the boy splashing in the water of the Yangtze River. The whole family came to see what was going on. Do you think your mom would come running to see what was going on? I think she would. Then the boy's father and mother pulled at the rope, which was tied to the barrel on the little boy's back. They pulled and up came Ping. Oh. Ping and the boy on the houseboat. And a duck dinner has come to us, said the father. Oh, no, they would not. I will cook him with rice at sunset tonight, said his mother. No, no! My nice duck is too beautiful to eat, said the little boy. But down came a basket over Ping, and he could not see any more of the boy or the boat or the sky or the beautiful yellow water of the Yangtze River. Oh no. All day long, Ping could see only the thin lines of sun which shone through the cracks in the basket. And Ping was very sad. I would be sad too if someone put a basket on my head. After a long while, Ping heard the sound of oars and felt the jerk, jerk, jerk of his boat as it was rowed down the Yangtze River. Soon the lines of sunshine which came through the cracks of the basket turned rose color, and Ping knew the sun was setting in the west. Ping heard the footsteps coming near to him. Uh-oh, what do you think's gonna happen? The basket was quickly lifted, and the little boy's hands were holding Ping. Yay! There was the little boy. Quickly, the boy dropped Ping over the side of the boat, and Ping slipped into the water, the beautiful yellow water of the what? The Yangtze River. That was a really good little boy. Then Ping heard his call, la 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 lay. Who made that sound? Do you remember who made that la 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 lay? I remember who made that sound. Ping looked, and there, near the bank of the river, was the wise-eyed boat, which was Ping's home. And Ping saw his mother and his father and his aunts all marching, one by one, up over the little bridge. Swiftly, Ping turned and swam, paddling toward the shore. Now Ping could see his uncles marching, one by one. Uh-oh, it's getting close. Paddle, 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 paddle. Ping hurried toward the shore. Ping saw his cousins marching one by one. Do you remember how many cousins he had? I'm going to see if you remember how many cousins he had. Paddle, paddle, paddle. Paddle, paddle, paddle. Neared the shore, but as Ping reached the shore, the last of Ping's 42 cousins marched over the bridge, and Ping knew that he was late again. But up marched Ping, up over the little bridge, and spank came the spank on Ping's back. Now, what do you think he felt? Do you think he was happy, or do you think he was sad? Then, at last, Ping was back with his mother and his father, and 2 sisters and 3 brothers, and 11 aunts and 7 uncles, and 42 cousins, home again on the wise-eyed boat of the Yangtze River. So I think that although he was last again, I think he was really, really happy to be back with his family. Because family, we know, are the people who love us the most. I hope you like this story, and I'll see you soon. Bye.